Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Marvin Martinez and I'm going to talk to you guys about my paddle. So have you guys ever, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you guys think of sorority or fraternity? Probably the first things that come to mind are parties, drugs, alcohol. Some of the harsh ones that I hear towards my fraternity, the biggest one we've gotten so lately is racist. These are the things that go through people's minds as soon as they hear this because of the stereotypes that have been portrayed in movies, which reflect really negatively towards fraternities and what they're about. So what I want to get into, I'm just going to talk about this paddle from top to bottom and explain to you what it means. Unfortunately, this isn't my paddle. My paddle was really big. I don't want to walk around with it. So first of all, I want to say that not all fraternities hold paddles. Some of them have plaques. We have plaques as well, but the first thing that we do is when the next class that comes in, they give a paddle or something to the house to represent as a memory of when you come back. So first of all is the SAE, which means Sigma Alpha Epsilon. This is in Greek letters. This is our insignia, the crest, coat of arms, that's what we called it. Our mascot, I guess you could say, is the lion. So we have a pledge educator, which means the person that educates the incoming members, lets them know what they're going to do and the history we need to learn. Then we come together as a class. These are the names of the individuals that passed through the class. This was spring 2012, and this is Delta Beta class, meaning that's the number, because we go by alphabet, so you can tell that this is pretty big because this is 2. So there was a alpha, beta, gamma, delta, so on and so on. And we're actually the number 2, number 3 in the nation as in numbers. This brings us together as a culture because everyone has to come together and we have to learn a lot of things, and whenever we present this to the house, they see this and they're like, oh, okay, you guys actually came together as a class and represented what you are and what you wanted. I've actually noticed alumni come back and stare at their plaque or stare at their paddle like there's a little movie playing in their head, and they think about all the things they went to, how they came together, and they talk about their brothers, and they know them like they're literally brothers even though they're not blood. So right now I told you how this is the culture, how that represents the culture of the fraternity. Second of all, I will tell you how I am a part of the Greek life. I consider myself part of the Greek culture because I used to say that I never wanted to be in this because people used to see this as bad. All the harsh stereotypes that I saw, like people would tell you, oh, you're just buying your friends, this and that, blah blah blah. The stereotypes really put negativity towards this because you don't really know until you know. That's kind of a broad saying, but you really have to try it out before you even start talking about it. But this has helped me out so much because through it, I got kicked out of my house and I needed a place to stay, and I joined the fraternity and they gave me a place to stay. Now I live at the fraternity house. My mom had took off and my aunt didn't want me anymore. So they really took me in and helped me through a lot of things. I didn't even know I was going to come to college, honestly. I'm from South Central. This was out of nowhere, and I didn't have any friends. I didn't know anybody, and then I met them and things got a lot easier. So in conclusion, I want to tell you guys how, I want you guys to know that this is a part of the Greek culture and how it represents us as one, not just, and we're also a whole. Being in a fraternity, and this one significantly means that you have to carry yourself as a man. We're represented as true gentlemen. If someone needs help, we're going to help them. We go and do community service. We're not just about partying. We do have parties. We do go to events that have to do with socials. We hang out with girls, but that's just normal. But it doesn't mean you have to be a part of the stereotype that they say. You don't have to get stupid drunk and rip havoc all over the place because, we do organized things. We have community service. We do events where we help out kids reading, people with disabilities. You really have to get into it to know what it's about. So in conclusion, I want you to know that this is why this represents culture, and I wanted you guys to get that, how this helped me out as a person. But all in all, I want want you guys to know that there's a bigger meaning to fraternity and sorority. So if you guys should try it out, because you never know until you know, like I said before. Thank you.